So this is what I call my special needs group. It's predominantly my full-blood dairy, weaned calves, and the cows that really don't compete well with the bigger, more mature beef. I just brought Honey Cow in because even though she's carrying a good snowpack, I'm noticing on her shoulder blade, oh, I know, I'm disturbing you. She's looking a little less full, a little less padded. I'm starting to be able to see the outline of her ribs, her last two ribs and her short ribs, as well as there's a little bit of concave happening between her hook and point of pelvis. So between here and the point of her pelvis, you can see it's kind of a little bit of a dip. And if you look over at Glee, she isn't concave like that. She's flat. And that's what I want to see on my dairy girls. I want to see them flat between the hook and the point of the pin. And I want to see some bulk over the shoulder blade. So I brought her in because I'm noticing with the fluctuating temperatures and the... Oh, there's 3 ribs. Cool. Not. We're getting into the, closer to the minus 30s as overnight lows. So she's going to come in and I'm going to swap out a couple of girls that have put weight on. Still waiting for Glory, but this is about as good as Glory gets. But she won't compete out there, so she'll stay in with the weaned calves for the winter. We brought Gigi in because she wasn't competing. She wasn't holding her weight well. But she's really competing in this pen. And she's really put weight on. And weight on enough that I'm confident in sending her out with the other herd. And we'll just monitor her. And if she's kind of been pushed to the outside of the herd and struggling to get in to get feed, then she will come back. Gaia is another one that we pulled. Gaia is a red pole daughter, and she really put everything she had into raising her first calf, and so she come into fall thinner. So we've kept an eye on her, and when I come back from my 3 weeks away with my daughter, I made the decision to pull her into the special needs pen. And this is one of our bull prospects. This is a red pole Dexter mix, looking for something to moderate size with. So I'm gonna see if Jake can do the job. Lee's highly competitive. As you can see, she's moved down here where there's a little bit of grain. I brought Fiona in because she was just not herself. She wasn't pushy. She was standing on the fringes. And it was cause for concern for me. So I brought her in. And it was about 3 days later when she finally started competing and coming for grain and coming around and behaving like herself. This is her son, Jalapeno. And he's all contorted because I'm scratching his tail. Okay, out of my way. He's one of our bull prospects as well. Gem, well, she just gets bony for the winter. And about February, she starts packing the weight on. Don't know why. And she'll actually get a big roll of fat from the point of her pelvis across her tail head. She looks quite ridiculous with the way her fat grows. Hello, my girl. And this is Justice. He's another bull prospect. He's, oh, Gigi's son. Oh my, Jasmine. Are you coming into cycle? Come here. You're all right. That girl. She's just learning that scratches are good things. Dog's running around with a lump of manure. It's the tastiest thing ever. So I've seen people ask how unhandled calves get quieted. And this is how it's done. You walk around, come up behind them as they're feeding and start scratching. And this spot right here is generally, see, look at, we're getting all contorted. It's one of the best spots to scratch. This little heifer right here, Jessie, she's very, very aware of what's going on around her. And it's really hard to get hands on her, but it's coming. I'm starting with Jada. I get a scratch or two, and that's about it. So these guys, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of them in here. And they split. Oh, look at that beautiful posturing. That posturing is, you're new in here. And I have rank in here. And look at me. I'm big. I'm giving you my profile. I'm tucking my head or my chin. I'm making myself big. Anyways, so 18 of them just split 2 5-gallon pails of a Medipack grain. It helps prevent coccidiosis. We had a real run of diarrhea this fall. It's been an absolutely bizarre year. So we opted to use a bit of Rumensin in our feed. So these pails weigh 35 pounds a piece when they're filled. Times 2, 70. Divide by 18. You can do the math. And oh, they're just so, starved. They need more. And that's what they get for grain. That's it. 70 pounds a day between, it was 17, now it's 18. And so, there you go. That's the special needs pen. Come around here. These guys are waiting to be fed. We feed once a day. And yesterday they had a fair amount of feed left over, so they were forced, for lack of better words, climbing the fence, forced to clean up what they had before we batch up more feed. And they had a lot. They're just all hanging around now because they heard Mom with the bucket and saw Honey get moved. Hi, everybody. So these guys have a loose mineral. This is a blend called Onyx. Quit hala. I believe it's made by Cargill. And then they have protein tubs, 20% protein. And there is 3 of them out here. Oh, jelly, really? Oh, you're such a pest. Hello, Della girl. Oh, I have to switch hands. The carpal tunnel. And my left hand had just gone numb. Hello, Rosie. Hello, Freya. Hi, guys. Hello, Sue. Hello, Fidget. Hey, Zoe. And this is an American Stockman Trace Mineral Salt Blend. We have to get it from out of Minnesota. We can't get anything like that up here in Canada. And I'm telling you, these guys absolutely love it. It is a loose salt, but really until Dinkus, it gets moisture and then it gets hard, and then they have to work at it again. Well, Champagne, you come for a scratch? Holy Dinah. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, my little red cow. Oh, Hamira. Zozo. Oh, my little red cow. So I just take a walk, as most of you know. Go through the herd. Check everybody out. I'm looking to see that their rumens are full. Making sure that eyes are clear and noses are good, not runny. My glitzy girl, she's due in February, so keeping an eye on her because she's already building up a little bit of a forerunner. Oh, hello. Everybody's looking good. They'll be ready for when Father Howe comes home from the abattoir today. They'll be quite excited to have feed mixed up. Oh, this is a funny relationship, this dog with the cows. They don't seem to mind her. They don't like that livestock guardian dog much. And she's really not afraid of them. She comes and she wanders out. She checks on the cows. Well, that's our pasture walk. Or our cow walk. Cow talk. Allah, you're such a pest.